Okay, everybody, we are back. We've got, let's see, let me just change this camera first of all. Like, that's a weird intro. Let's see, over here in the world, we've got Marion. I think the refreshments are still set up, so help yourself. We got Marion, Joe, Sherry, and Denise. And that's it. And Lee, of course, over in there. We got Cindy Bennett over there in the YouTubes as well. And over here in the Discord world, we've got Kat and Denise and Lee and Marion and Pauline and Carrie and Tammy and me. Welcome back, Tammy. Welcome back. Okay. So we got to do the other pink thing in here.
Hello again, Dan Sloat and Andrea.
Sit those over there. Get us a little cup. Have to go to CVS and get some more of these little cups. These are like beautiful little size.
Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Hey, Yo-Yo.
Hello. What's up? The grands are in bed, and I can have it unmuted.
Yay.
Yay.
15.
The teen grands are in bed.
Hello again, Shell.
30 there. All right.
Okay.
Shell Anderson is in YouTube.
Hello, Shell. We're getting baby girl pink in here now.
And Denise D. Hello.
Denise D.
Yep, Denise Delta.
Denise Delta. I think she's on the other coast there down by you, Lee.
Yep.
Yep. The Floridians.
She is. That's good to hear that you're doing good, Shell.
Absolutely, Shell. So right now we're going to mix up a little bit of pink to throw down in here before we go for the green again. And let's see, I'm going to load up the bushings over here for this one. Believe it or not, I screwed up somebody's pen.
Uh-oh.
Yep, I didn't give them what they wanted, even though it was clearly established. And, you know, when you're no excuses at all, but I guess maybe one of the reasons is I was rolling too fast, not reading enough. So, yep. So what we said was you can keep that pen. We'll make another one. Pick a blank, any blank you see. And she picked one, and we're going to do that pen up first so Carrie can get it on the road.
I was going to say, don't need to know whose it is, so
No,
no need to say anything.
Nope, wasn't going to say. You know, I don't want anybody saying anything bad, and I'm human, and we're human, and you know how that crap goes.
The horror. Shell, the horror.
Camera's over here right now. Yeah. Mom and Kevin are watching from the royal suite.
Uh-huh. From the office couch.
No, she's actually moved into the bedroom. She was tired. So I said, go in there. And that's the royal suite because I have purple, what do you call them? Not sheets. I got white sheets, but purple blankets. Purple blankets. I like purple.
Purple bedding.
Purple bedding, yeah. Maybe they're cream. Maybe they're cream sheets. Whatever they are, it's that funny guy that sells them pillows. That's what kind of sheets we got.
Celia Kelligan says, how dare you be human?
Yeah. Dang it, I'm guilty.
But the point of all of that, even so, the point of all of that is you did what was necessary to make it right.
Yeah, well, and I would want someone, you know, and again, I'm definitely not a Karen when I go to the stores, but as long as they take care of me and make it right, It's not like I'm coming in there going, okay, I'm going to sue you for $1 billion.
Yep.
What's funny is I used to be in what's called the asset protection business. That's not security and it's not loss prevention like in a retail store. It's structuring rich people's assets in LLCs and trusts and so on in such a manner that it's impossible to get to their assets. So when you want to sue them, attorneys do asset searches, find no assets, look for insurance, and then settle with insurance companies because that's the way it's supposed to go. And it's the same thing for me as, look, you just make me good. I'm out of here. I'm not going to call the home office. I'm not going to scream and yell. Don't need to talk to the manager. Someone take care of me. I'm out the door. And that's the way I treated my Walmart. When I was a Walmart store manager, customer was the king, period. Tell me what you need. I'll make it right.
Wow.
And I can tell when people are taking advantage of me, so no one got to take advantage of me.
And that's the week that we chose for her. I think she loved it more, maybe more, because we found out that she could use it for the Toby one. It would go with Babe Mermaid. It would go with some of the sea ones, and so I think the other one was good too. But this one, I handpicked and showed her 3 different ones, and I go, this is the one I would use because it has a little bit of darkness and it has the texture. So, I said, pick the pen you have, and as you probably said, and we're making it all that today doing great fun. So he's very happy and appreciated our kindness, and that's all we want to do is make sure somebody's happy with the service they got from us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Make them happy.
And CM Luna says, I'm here, just can't go on Discord tonight. Sorry. And sorry I missed your live yesterday with my pens, the power and internet got hit with weird storms. Happy Saturday and hello.
Yeah, Cassie, we heard that. Hello, Connie Griffith. I see her in there. And Sheila. Yeah, nice. Yeah, we heard you had some bad storms, so glad everyone's okay now. All right. We're still at about 5.5 minutes here. Want it to be a little stiffer than that.
Hey, Tim, is Kat the one that you said was from New York?
Kat is from Northport. Remember? Tell her about me finding Aunt Pat's house. I told her.
This was the funniest thing. I had my Fippy car that I had just gotten, and he went for a ride. He goes, let's go find my Aunt Pat's house. I'm like, okay, what's the address? I don't know. I'm like, okay, where is it? I don't know. She used to live here, but I think she moved to this one place over here. I forget which of the 2 towns it was.
Northport.
Northport. You're not going to find it in Northport. Do you know how big Long Island and Northport is? And the winding streets and everything else. Very windy and hilly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, very much. So I said, how are we going to find her? Oh, I think I remember pictures she sent me. I have an idea what the house looks like. I think we can find it. I'm like, you've got to be kidding. So we're driving, and I said, pull over, he said, let's take the window down. I'm like, well, the light's not long enough. So he takes the sunroof down, and then the light turns green. And he says, here, hold this. It's a sunroof. Who is this guy that I'm dating? Oh my gosh. So we're driving, and I'm sitting with a sunroof. I'm not kidding, guys. A sunroof on my lap. I'm like, oh, stop. Tell you stop. So we take a turn. We take a turn here. We take a turn here. That's my aunt's house. I'm like, how do you know? I saw a picture of it. Well, she's lived in there. That's a standard looking house in Long Island. You can't do that. It's a kind of door, and there she was. I was speechless. I'm like, I don't know how. But he can find anything. I think it's around here somewhere. I'm like, he just has a great sense of direction. Not me.
He said that, but that surprises me because Northport is hilly, woody. It's very
Yes.
good. It's even like my family would cut, like they would get lost. They're like, I can't find your house. I'm like, it's in the woods. Don't worry, just keep going.
It's hilarious. Here, stop it. Go ahead and find it. Well, I'm gonna have to hold it.
I forgot about the sunroof.
Time to make the square thing round.
Believe me, this young hot chick had just bought this Mazda RX-7 that was this craziest color gray green you've ever seen.
Champagne edition green.
Yeah, it was cool.
I was young girl. I didn't date guys in school or whatever. And so he asked me out, and I went. And I had just gotten my dad had got me a car in high school, college, and I want to get a 50 car. He goes, well, what if you get married? I'm like, I'm not getting married. I don't even date anybody. Are you kidding? And so we bought this 50 car. Didn't
2 2-seaters. Both. Brand new first edition Toyota Camry.
Don, I don't know if you're still here, but there was an echo for a while. It may have gone away, and you might be okay. Because Don was complaining that voice was cutting in and out, so she said she'd catch us later. Hopefully it cleared up for her. Luna says that the blank is super sparkly.
Yeah. This is Hanukkah, what care? Hanukkah Ice. I think we did one yesterday.
Yeah, she told us that story earlier.
Catherine knows what Iron Brew is, and was in the city where I got my first tattoo. I mean, come on. 83. 83. We're dating spring of 83.
Yes, tribe. Yes, tribe. We are back.
We are back.
Sheila Hugo is in Discord. Sheila is in YouTube.
The tubes. Oh. Yeah.
Hello, French Mel.
Hello. French who?
French Mel and Catherine. Hello.
Hello, Catherine. Hello, French. Yep. Faces.
Yes. That is from Twitch. It's one of the people that Tim knows.
What was that?
He had a bomb mob from Twitch where they advertised a live on the channel
Oh, did we
in Discord.
get rated? Because we're not doing Twitch. We're not doing Twitch right now. We're just doing YouTube right now.
No, this is from earlier. They put in a link to the Twitch to a Twitch live for Jeopardy.
Ah, cool.
I mean, I'll get rid of it if you want. I didn't know.
I don't even see it. Oh yeah, they. Harry, straight up faces or reverse faces? Well, the either facing out, or facing in. You know, top.
But yeah, this was from Jaeger Bomb.
Oh yeah, good old Jaeger. He's right at the dude.
That's why I left it there. I didn't touch it.
He gets on there and does Legos and all that kind of stuff. I need to see it. Oh, that's good. Regular basis. Okay. Thank you, Phil. So I'll show them to you in just. Yeah, we'll show you. We'll teach everybody. Because people like this. It has to do with the bottom of the vase. The bottom of the vases are either in the center or on the outside. I'm blown away with most of what we turn.
Yep. Just when you think you're going to get ahead, now you're going to go to New York for a few days, and you're going to come back and need to turn another 35 pens.
Yes, sir. Okay, so Tammy, do you see this vase right here? You'll see me pointing at it in a second. So this is a little vase on its side, and the top is facing out. The bottom is facing towards the center. Do you see that? I mean, if you don't, that's okay. I just want to, because it's, sort of on its side kind of thing on the pen.
See, to me, it looks more like a sideways spittoon.
About the same thing. About the same thing. Spittoons are a little shorter, but yeah, same shape. So then I'll make the other one over here. So it'll be the bottom of two vases touching each other. And then the reverse face, so the tops are the inside and the bottoms are out here. It's a super popular turning style. Super popular. People are like, I want vases. Because it really gives a bunch of cool shape. And now you do. You're the expert now. I don't know what that is. That little strawberry shortcake thing. No. She's magic. She's magic. I do that. I do that same thing. I sit and look at it and walk away, and never come back. No, I ain't the color. I ain't the. In fact, Carrie was looking to replace the blanket that I screwed up, and she says, "Go out there. Here's her color wave, and then sort of choose." I'm like, no, no, give me one color to go pick stuff. I don't do color waves. And the point was, Tim loves color, all of them. Tim don't pick colors, not for nothing, not for nothing. She's talking about when she first met me, and I was the kind of shopper that I would go to the mall, and I would go to the girl inside the Chess King, and I said, I want all those clothes on that mannequin. Right. I want tells you, right? I want all those clothes on that mannequin in my size. That's how I would dress. I couldn't even match up a pair of jeans and a button up shirt. Couldn't do it. I'd go to Sears or J.C. Penney, and I would say 3-piece suit. Hook me up. Plaid? Oh, come on now. Let's go. And I said, but isn't it cool? Remember Kinney's shoe stores? and it said GASS. It said GASS on the bottom of these, I don't know, puffy rubber soles or something. And I used to love to walk in the water and then watch that make it on the concrete. And I said, but they're comfortable. That's all I cared. I didn't give a crap what they look like. I needed help. It's just sad. That is true in more ways than one you might imagine, Catherine. But that was not me. I was not that.
Hell,
Hello, Sarah Ann.
well, that's what I was trying to say anyway.
Go for it, man. Just say it.
Nah, it's too late. Too late. You already said it.
Say it yourself. What the heck? That's it.
Hey, Sheila. Even though you're in Discord and I said hello to you before.
It's right.
Hey, I gotta say something, for crying out loud. My job here is to read type. Nobody's been typing. Everybody's been talking about subjects I know nothing about, so therefore I'm keeping quiet.
There you go. But let me tell you, I may not know how to dress back then, and probably really still don't now. But there ain't nothing I can't take apart and fix. Nothing.
Hey, Tammy, I just got done saying that the conversation was of something I knew nothing about. Why would I want to try to interject something if I don't know anything about the subject?
That's it.
No. The biggest way to make yourself look stupid is to talk about something you don't know anything about. And like I said, the biggest way to make yourself look stupid is to try to talk about something you don't know anything about. And if you're faking it, that means you're talking about something you don't know anything about.
Well, I'm full of that every day. Okay. Ooh,
Look at that.
man alive.
Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous.
That is so nice. My goodness. All right, let's buff this bad boy up. And the kicker is she wanted bases, and I got distracted and didn't do bases. I did waves, and I'm like, oh man, I'm sorry. There you go. So if you can't get to the drop, don't worry. Carrie did. Yep. There we go.
Isn't that nice?
It's pretty, isn't it?
Looks that much better.
Yeah.
And spilling, you didn't really miss a whole hell of a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that nice, Sarah? I think that's really. I think that's one of my favorites when they do these pens that have those clear, almost like a window inside to the interior of the pen. Sarah,
Here's one left. Here's the true Hanukkah with all the balls in it.
Sarah Ann says the pen looks like it was made from a glacier.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. That's cool. Yep. So is Joe Atwood in the house tonight? She leave?
Well, Joe Atwood said hello to Luna a little while ago.
Yeah, I thought the grandkids were in bed. She might just be in the YouTube. So,
Ollie Oxenfree, Joe Atwood, where are you?
Hey, Ashlyn. That pen looks like it was made from a glacier. I cut the ice myself. I thought she was in here. Well, Joe, this shay's for you. If she's around. If not, she'll watch the replay. Oh. Carrie, Carrie is amazing. She can remember that she won that long ago. I can't remember 8 pens ago. Know what you talk about. Yep.
Did you get your answer, Ashlyn?
What was Ashlyn's question?
She asked what the blank was from. What blank
That
the pen
blank was
from.
something that we cast over Christmas holiday period. It's called Hanukkah Ice. Hanukkah Ice. And
Okay.
it's just one. It's one that it's one that we whipped up for Hanukkah as we were doing holiday stuff this past, I think late November we did it. But yeah, it's called Hanukkah. Hang on, Care. Hang on. Hanukkah Ice. If you just search for Hanukkah on the website, you'll probably find it. Hanukkah. Yeah, Hanukkah Ice.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was. So in other words, it was a Leopard Leatherworks pour.
Yeah. Was it really called Hanukkah Ice or no? Oh. Just listen to what I'm being told. Called Hanukkah Ice. Oh, okay. Sounded fabulous. Oh, there you go. Hanukkah Wave. Check that out, Carrie. See if that's Hanukkah Wave. It might be called Hanukkah Waves, Ashley. I could be wrong. Probably am wrong. But I like the ice name. Okay. This is Joe's. Joe, this shade's for you. Here we go. Of course I am, because I'm really on the ball tonight. I was just testing you guys, see if you were paying attention.
Yeah, unfortunately, at the moment, I am multitasking, putting names in.
Okay. Even Sarah's on the ball. Switch the camera, please. Nothing's happening, and I know something's happening. Hey, Sarah Ann, have you designed the shirt yet? All the Timisms or whatever the thing that we were talking about the other night. I'm even thinking, how many ladies want a really cool denim overshirt? Like it's in the box, like that last thing in there, like a button-up overshirt. It's got some, it's got the leopard leather works on the left breast, and then on the back, it's got Timisms. You don't have to. Ouch, that hurts. You don't have to, Sarah. Just thinking about it. But that would be a cool shirt that you could wear over whatever you're wearing for the day. Instead of a full-blown T-shirt, which might be overburdened by embroidery, you could have an overshirt you can wear over whatever you wear. The size are too larger, super comfy. Measurements, yeah. Oh, 32 weeks. Okay. I wanted to stitch your logo on a lathe apron. Oh, you mean like for the kitchen? Or a lathe apron? What's a lathe apron?
You know, the apron you're wearing now.
Oh. Well, this is duck canvas kind of thing. I thought it was an apron for the lathe, like you put it over the bottom or something.
No, it's the apron you're wearing now.
6'2" and 5. Okay, we're just about there on that one. Got to get this one skinny down.
Okay, that's all set. Yeah. Okay, so all of the people on Discord have their name in the wheel.
Okay, this is Shea by the Sea.
Yeah, it's funny that one from that view it looks more blue to me than it does the greens.
It does look blue. I look up at the TV, I go,
Sarah just said, I will try to do whatever shirt you would like. However, I was also trying to think of what would be the most efficient to produce for any of your customers if they were interested in.
absolutely. That's what I'm thinking about, Sarah, is that whatever the ladies would wear, that's what's important, because that's what will sell. And by the way, you can sell them. Let's do these first couple iterations. Just sell them to them. I don't need to get involved. Well, I mean, if you want to do a royalty, it'll be $175 per shirt, but then nobody will want one. And I'm just kidding about that. But you could use it all, throw the Timisms on the back, and it'll be like almost full time with Tim Taylor kind of shirt, you know?
No, Sheila, no word yet. You don't need it anyway. You're on Discord. I didn't see that. Sorry. Thank you.
It's all right.
Yeah, Spillin says either way you should buy one for her fiance.
There you go, Sarah Ann. And she's thinking embroidery, and I know embroidery, costs more time than silk.
Yeah, I had a friend of mine who actually owned a gun shop in Massachusetts who had a massive embroidery machine. He'd put embroidery on anything.
Right. The key is that when you embroider something, that embroidery is going to be there for a long time. So you really want a quality piece of clothing that you're putting on that's going to last a while. I was thinking, who wouldn't wear an overshirt while you're grilling? while you're whipping and stuff for the next couple of years. That way it would last. But anyway, anybody wants. I'm cool.
A unisex shirt would be good, Sarah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well, I
she
think
was
the
saying
baseball
baseball
cap-
cap. Sorry, go
Sorry.
ahead.
No, go ahead.
Baseball cap. She was saying she'd have to send out to have somebody else do. Because of the fact that it's not easy to put them on baseball caps because they're rounded more than flat,
There's a bunch of math involved.
and there's all kinds of different things you have to factor in. Look at this. I'm answering for her business now too. Jeez.
There you go.
Yeah. All kinds of accessories you can think of.
I'm not sure who said that, but Sarah and somebody said, Melanie Hebert said it.
Oh, my misunderstanding. I'm sorry. Sarah said she could put it on a baseball cap. She just have to have the logo digitized elsewhere. I knew there was something you had to have done elsewhere. I just screwed up the wrong one.
Yep. No question. So yeah, tote bags might be a good idea.
Tote bags would be good for the crafting community, that's for sure.
And Sarah Ann, yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we only want final say on design, but the first couple iterations, go make some money, sister. Sell stuff to people and have a good time. I'll get involved later when we actually get big. I'd make it out of leather, but they'd be $250 a piece. Yeah, that's a little much. Don't use crappy leather either. In fact, if you see on screen, here's the leather wallet I made for myself. It's got snake skin down the middle, little basket weave with a what do you call that? Cow skull, bull skull head, whatever you call that thing. I like them. Oh, I could make everything, but nobody wants to pay for it, really. I was looking at a backpack, even found a nice design, little shoulder harness, put 2 straps on there. You carry it like one of those little Disney bags, you know, the character bags. I forget who makes those, but it starts with an L, I think.
Welcome into Discord, Sarah Ann.
Hello, Sarah Ann. Hello.
See, it's a good thing I heard that because that means I had to add the wheel.
There you go. Da-ding.
Okay, we got I. That was it.
We missed most of what you said. We heard I. I think your mic is not connecting well. Oh, heard that.
Yeah, that part I heard.
The microphone not working part. Sounded like it was working.
But now it's not working again.
Oh, it's quiet. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hello,
Yep.
Marsha, and hello, Rhonda Wagner Heath. And no, you did not miss the word yet. We haven't put it out yet.
Yep. A lot of great ideas. A lot of fantastic ideas.
But I think ultimately it belongs to Leopard Leatherworks and Sarah Ann to actually come up with the final plans.
Yeah. I love the embroidered tote idea. There you go. And they're flat. Yeah, but yeah. That's the yeah, but yes.
Hey, your mic's working, by the way.
Most
Uh huh.
won't.
Yeah, mine does. I can actually charge mine and talk on it at the same time. Uh, you didn't really miss her singing, Marcia. I mean, she sang a little bit, but you didn't really miss a whole lot. A whole lot. And it's Lenora, Lenore. I mean Ore. Jesus, I can't even spell my own wife's name.
That's the third
Lenore,
iteration.
Lenore.
That's the third iteration I've seen of Lenore now.
Brenda, hello. At this point, no, I can't.
Hey, Brenda, Mama B, diamond drilling. I'm hoping.
She has that one too. I think she was looking for it. I think she was looking for it earlier. Yep.
And I think when I get back from New York, we'll have the opportunity to drill the blanks for Lenore's pen. And we've already got the tray done, so that's easy. Get almost a breather until I come back and then find out I'm 37 pens down again.
Down again. Yep.
Maybe. Well,
Hey,
you
at
figure,
least her pen's not going to be too difficult because it's an ink pen.
right. It's actually a couple extra steps.
Hey, Sherry.
Ooh, this is gonna. It's for Lenore. It's going to be an ink pen. The ink pen is a hair more difficult, but I mean it's not hard. Neither one of them is hard. It's just different. It just requires an extra step. One of the things you have to do for an ink pen is you have to take the blank and you have to drill a hole down through the blank, all the way through, not just on the ends for like a bushing. And when you get that drilled, then you have to insert a brass tube into there. And then you have to cut down that blank just to the edge of that brass tube. And then you have to mount that brass tube on a mandrel and turn it. So it's not hard. It just takes, a little effort. That's all. I'm going to do this one live. I have not done it live yet, I don't think.
Yeah, Lenore wants to be able to watch it when you do it. So.
Yep.
And hello, Caroline Cook.
Hello, Caroline.
The
only thing I probably won't do live is the drilling of the blank and the gluing in of the brass tubes, because that just takes too much time. You got to wait 2 hours for them to cure and all that stuff. So I'll do that beforehand.
That could be
mainly
moved and I didn't realize it.
Yeah, mainly for the drill or for the blank to cure. That's what takes so long. There we go. Dang, Caroline.
Didn't mean to make it sound like an obscene. Didn't mean to make it sound like an obscene phone call. I'm sorry.
Jeez, Caroline, or not Caroline, Joe. Losing my brain here. Nope, I see a chip right there. That's a knife mark. Okay. Let's get back in there and fix that. You think I'm showing you guys the pen. I'm actually inspecting it for defects.
You're doing both. Yep.
Yeah, it's right there.
He thought he's starting to think she was in the wrong live.
Who was in the wrong live?
Brenda said she thought that she was in the wrong live because my mic had moved and it had gotten closer to my mouth, so all we could hear was my breathing.
Ah, yeah, that's the other. That's the other live.
Yeah, that's the fans only live.
That's right, OnlyFans.
Yeah, that too.
You didn't know Lee has an OnlyFans channel, right?
Yeah, it's called Discord. Yeah, I have an OnlyFans. It's called Discord. Private messages. Caroline also says, Tim, did you have a second to open that box I sent you to see your future challenges?
Caroline, literally, I'm scared to death to open that box. Only because of the time crunch. Because I know.
Go ahead.
I know I'm going to get very excited because I can't wait to try to do one of those flower girl pranks. And that's why I've actually held off opening it up.
Marcia says, when a stranger calls.
That's it.
Hello. You have reached Lee's phone. By all means, have a seat. Relax. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. It's supposed to be scary. Now you add that voice to my laugh and you're all set. Yeah. I really don't know what you're talking about. Huh? No, I yawn all day and all night. And I'm constantly yawning.
They are.
Okay, Brenda, time to scream. Spilling was hearing, "Hello, Clarice." You're nicely what, Caroline? Water.
Just water. It's okay. Answer that a million times. Couple, 2 or 3. Probably 2 of them, maybe 3. They don't really fly very far because once they let loose, there's no energy in them to continue to turn. Velocity going some direction, so it just drops.
So what time do you want to do the giveaway anyway?
Oh, pretty soon. What time is it now?
9:34 your time.
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock my time. I got a couple of things to do.
Well, I'll tell you what. Seeing as it is 9:34 your time, you want to do it at 10. I think the word we're going to use today is logo. L-O-G-O, logo. It's sitting right in there, and you don't need to use it anyway because you're in Discord.
Hold on.
Marsha wants to know, Tim, what makes you decide who gets Mentos or what gets Mentos?
Sometimes somebody can choose them. Sometimes the blank says, I'm a Mentos blank. Literally, it just goes, if the color is right, the finger grips are right, it just looks like Mentos. It's like, okay, it looks like you could eat it. But I could do it on any single blank somebody would want. And my favorite Mentos now is the Someone Ate My Mentos. I actually was doing a pen one night, just a few nights ago. And I got to the point I was going to put 6 Mentos on there, but I got to the 6th one and I just cut it out and made like a missing Mento area and then finished the finger hole. And I just thought that looks so cool. That's somebody who ate my Mento is the name of that design.
Yeah, so basically what it boils down to is the pen itself calls for it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes the customer will say, I want Mentos. I'm like, okay, no sweat. Don't care what blank it is, doesn't matter. And sometimes they'll just say, I want these finger hold sizes, but it's customer or it's artist choice to turn the pen. And every once in a while, Mentos will pop up, and I go, "That's the right place for this one." So yeah, no real dictate, winging it. Hello, Shay. Here it is, crafting with Shay for Joe Atwood, and Joe's not here. Where she went? Look at this son of a gun! Oh my goodness! Woo! Man, there is some danceability in this thing. Shay, you and Joe will have to together and compare pens. Man, wow, this design just smoked my eyeballs. Yes. Copy. Can't argue with that. I just can't. I can't argue with that. Yeah, and every once in a while the blank will just say, this is what I need. Oh. See, they spoke to you as you were choosing them. They said, Catherine, Catherine, by me. That's it. Catherine, by me. That's all that it needs. And it is beautiful. Yep, it's absolutely fabulous. Absolutely. By me. Yep. Here it is, all buffed up. There is and I hate to say this because I'm not much of an Arctic critic, but there is a boldness and a delicacy to this pen. There are some big sweeping mica parts where the green is reflecting, and then there are some super detailed, thready little mixtures. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And that is Shay by the Sea for Madam Joe. Joe, you were here and you ran away. There's a pen blank in the shop that keeps begging me to buy. Which one is it, Ashlyn? Remember, we got enough discount codes out there. You can usually save $5 off every pen. So go for it. I think Be the Bird 5 still works. Be the Bird 5. That's for Richard Lawrence. I love the baseball bat ends to cut and to use. I'm getting really good at bases. But if the blank is right, I love Mentos. I love that bumpy texture in the middle, that super round, bulbous kind of feel. Well, we really only introduced baseball bat ends probably, I don't know if Carrie's listened, probably 2 months ago, maybe. So, but since 2 months ago, the baseball bat ends has taken over. And, but I would say from the beginning, rounded pointy is probably the overall winner. Because you've got 9 or 10 months of that overwhelming the baseball bat ends that we just started a few months ago. Yeah. And my $1,000 pen is baseball bat ends. It's the only $1,000 pen I know of. I made it, never sold it. Doesn't really cost $1,000, but because I used it, it's $1,000. She's like, oh, BS. You bet. Marcia, what we do is there's this stuff. Here, let me turn the blower off here. We'll have a little discussion. I think we're going to do a drawing soon, aren't we, Lee?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. So there's this stuff here that we'll be getting into eventually. Let me put it back on. Oh, we're on the buffers. Good. So there's this stuff here called cactus juice. And this is the juice that you submerge the wood in and pull a vacuum on. And the vacuum pulls all of the air out of the wood. And then when you let the vacuum go and let atmosphere back in, because the wood is submerged and can't get to air, the resin will enter the wood and stabilize it. While that's happening, you can have a pot of that cactus juice that has a dye in it. So, and when I say a dye, it's this kind of stuff right here. Let me go to the workbench here. And you can put any kinds of dye in it. So this one here, this little box of dyes from Alumilite, and it has all these different colors. So when you do the same thing with the resin, you submerge the balls, the sweet gum balls in the resin, and then you would pull all the air out of them, and then you would have some of this dye in that resin, and that would soak back into the sweet gum balls. And that's how you would color them. And you would need, 4 or 5 different colors to make that sweet gum ball blank look pretty cool. So that's how you dye the sweet gum ball. Same with dyeing wood. You can do wood the same way. Give wood a pretty cool color. All right.
Give me a few minutes because I've got to do something real quick, and then I'll come back. We'll be ready for that. For the spin.
Let me get the drawing things out here. Carrie has handed me 5 different things.
Are we doing 5 giveaways?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
No, 4. 4.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay,
1,
4.
2, 3, 4.
Just so that everybody knows the names. The only thing that's going to change from 1 to 4 is the fact that the person who won the last one will be removed from the wheel. Everybody else will still be eligible. So there will be no need to put in anything further than that. But I shall be right back.
Okay. So the things we're raffling off is a diamond painting pen tray from Diamond Art Club, included 1 tray. And Diamond Art Club opaque Christmas theme release paper, 100 pieces. Still sort of sealed. Not sure why that's not sticking now. There we go. If you open it up, you have a package of Christmas themed release paper that looks like the box. And then we have 2 pens to give away tonight. One is the tension cut. It looks like 4 rubber bands holding the middle of this thing together. Baseball bed ends. And we either call it Sailor Moon or Captain America. And that's what that looks like. And I'll buff that up in our new system. And then we have this one here, which is actually a design I came up with that has a couple of pieces that I put together in here that are sort of like this, only a different color. This is a piece of burl that I cast into a mold that I have, and it makes it like wood burl on there. So we put a little piece on either end of this, different color, of course, and then clear with micro stardust in the middle. And that's got the mustache cut, and it is a 4 1/4 inch. 4 1/2 inch. Let me measure this, tell you what it is. This is a 5-inch pen. I'm really bad at that, aren't I? Almost 5-inch pen. And this one is like a full-blown, nearly 5 3/4 inch pen. So this is a flipper. And those are the things we're going to be raffling off tonight. And I still have a couple of more pens to do. I've got, who's on the list now? Christy from Oklahoma. She's out there east of the city. And we'll show you her thing in a little bit. What was that? Oh. Huh. What was that again? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Tammy. These here? Yep. Yeah, if I picked them up, you would see there's the back of that one there. No biggie. And then that one looks like that in the back. And we'll fill those up with green soon and have 2 more trays.
All right, I am coming back.
Excellent.
The beauty of a cordless headset, I can do what I got to do and still listen to what's going on. Ah, thank you. Hello. Oh, it's going. How you doing, hon? Very good. We haven't got it recorded yet, but it's all set up to go. Okay, now let me find what I gotta find here. Where's the present button, damn it? There it is. Share screen. Wheel of names. What are you doing?
Playing. What are you doing?
So I see. I've got the wheel of names up, ready to be
I
shared.
see it. Do you see it?
I do now.
Ah, there you go, baby.
Okay, so let me shuffle it up.
Okay, so this will be for the Diamond Art Club tray. Tammy's ready.
Wouldn't have
What
mattered. I was going anyway. Your name is already up there.
you got? Connie Griffith wins a Diamond Art Club tray. That is Connie's right there.
All
Next
set?
is release paper, Christmas themed Diamond Art Club release paper.
And here we go.
Yes, ma'am, Connie. Marsha!
Marsha Hargis.
And she said she never wins. Isn't that what she said earlier?
Yep.
I'm so close every time. One was before, one was behind, and now she has won. And that is a nice set of release paper there. Next is the Sailor Moon Slant Captain America pen.
Sarah Ann
Sarah
Creations.
Ann. Yeah. Oh, happy birthday. That's perfect. So you have to watch the video. This is Connie Griffith, Marsha Hargis, and Sarah Ann Creations. Carrie's writing them down. Oh, okay. Okay, and this was Sarah Ann, and we got one more.
And this one is Ashlyn.
Ashlyn Bridges. Fantastic. She's a new one with us. Very exciting. Carrie will contact you, or actually, you should contact Carrie and give her your mailing information if we don't have it already. And she can get all these goodies out to you. I will rebuff these pens so they're super shiny. Make sure they're looking fabulous. And Connie Griffiths. Marsha Hargis.
Marsha Hargis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Save on shipping.
That's right. And then Sarah Ann Creations won the Sailor Moon Slant Captain America.
I can hardly believe I won. Almost fell off my chair.
Way to go, Marsha. And then I've just blown it. Who's a blank? I just drew a blank. It is Ashlyn. That's right. Ashlyn Bridges for the mustache clear with the blue-green C stuff on the end. Yeah, we covered everything up. So here's the tray, Diamond Art Club, diamond painting tray. That's for Connie. And then we have release papers, Christmas themed from Diamond Art Club for Marsha. Those always come in handy. Sarah Ann Creations. I was sitting here showing these on the camera too. We never had them up. So Sarah Ann Creations won the Captain America Slant Sailor Moon. And her birthday is tomorrow, so this is great timing. And then finally, that I was showing on there and nobody could see it anyway. I don't know what we call this one, Carrie, but I call it Ocean Colors with clear middle mustache cut. See, I get nothing right. Rainbow candy bits.
The mustache
With
cut.
clear mustache cut, clear in the middle with micro starlight glitter.
Marcia said,
That's it.
Marcia Hargis says she loves release papers.
Excellent. That's good.
She
And
said, not only
Catherine,
did you win, but you win something you like.
Catherine, look what I have. Look what I have, Catherine.
The
I'm
tap.
preparing for the tips to arrive from China, probably in a week or so. And I'm going to try and see how this goes, tapping and these threads into there with the screw-in diamond painting tips. $28 national fine. Yep. So we'll see how that goes and put that under test, because I think in the future things will move a bit in that direction to make, because everybody's tired of wrapping, Teflon tape, washi tape, hot glue, and all that kind of stuff in their tips. So, well, it works as good as it can for what it is, right? But there are better options in the future, and the screw-in threads may or may not work. We'll have to try it out and see. I hope so. Well, I think I'll be okay with it. I just hope that it works, not putting it together, but in the long run, using it day in and day out. That's what I'm thinking about. You want to get it so people don't strip the threads and stuff like that and get frustrated, because that would ruin a pen.
So I'm closing out the wheel.
Excellent. Okay. Hi, Tim, do you go back and read the YouTube comments? We do. We do. Yes, ma'am. I think the concept is really good. I just wonder if the stability and strength of the resin holding the threads for an extended period of time. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah.
Marcia, are you talking about the comments made after the lives that they put in the bottom of the screen, underneath the screen?
Yeah. Yeah. I read them.
Yeah, that's what I think she's talking about, is the actual comments that are made when somebody's watching, say, a replay.
Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes like women like them. Sometimes there's actually a comment to be made for the comment. Because maybe they're after.
Yeah, in the chat, that's what I'm here for, Marcia, is to read the comments so that he can catch them.
Yeah, the live chat comment.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's a couple of different comments, if you will. There are the live chat comments that are going on right now. And you could see those. I'm using it on a desktop computer after the live. If you re-watch the live, you'll see the comments coming. And then there are comments to the actual video that are down below the video that can also be read. So there's a couple different spots there in these comments. Just need to know what. Yeah, we answered that. We talked about the juice and the dye and stuff like that. Was that what you were talking about, Marcia, or did we miss something? Oh, she said she should have waited till. Oh, we talked about the gumballs. Yeah. So did you hear the answer on that, Marcia? Apparently not, right? But essentially, when we're stabilizing, which means we're impregnating the woody products with resin before we add them to the blank, that's when we dye them. We add the color to that so the color permeates and penetrates the sweet gum balls. If we just dyed the outside of them, as I started turning them, we would eventually turn away the colored part, and all you would see is the woody part. So yeah, it's a process, but can't wait to get it going because those sweet gum ball planks are gorgeous. Correct. So let's see what this shade by the sea looks like before we tear it down and make it skinnier. There's a lot of action here. Look at this. We took the round, square thing, made it round, and look at all that action on that thing. Am I on the wrong sticking camera?
No, you're on the lathe.
Okay. I'm looking up at the TV. I'm like, oh, I was paused or something.
Nope, you're on the lathe.
Why is mine not up? Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. Now
She was asking if you wanted some gumballs to. She was asking if you wanted some gumballs to dye.
Yes. Yes. I think somebody was going to get them. Was that you, Marcia?
I think it was Marcia.
I think it was. Yeah, I think so. A lot of action in this little blank here. Look at this. That's wild. Okay, here we go. We got to get busy because I got a plane in the morning.
Yeah, what time are you closing out?
Oh, probably about 11 my time.
Okay, so you got about an hour, just under an hour.
Yep. And this is for Christy if she's watching. Haven't seen her in tonight.
Neither have I.
Yes, ma'am.
So in case you didn't hear that, Marcia, yes, he said he will take the gumballs to dye.
Yes.
Just make sure they're not murdered.
If not, we'll murder him for you.
Well, considering the fact that she said D-I-E instead of D-Y-E. Then she corrected herself. She corrected herself. Geez, my brain is not engaging. Yes, that's what I just said.
You're absolutely correct.
She says, anyway, as I was saying, she's D-Y-E. Geez, my brain is not engaging. I have a ton of them. Our VA has plenty of sweet gumball trees. So when I take my hubby, I have been collecting them for you.
Excellent.
Sheila Kelligan says, I know we can't choose a specific blank, but if I asked nicely, could someone ask for one of the heavier showing of a specific color, like the pink in the one and on the lathe now?
Oh, you mean like choose the blank for the Shea by the Sea? Is that what you're talking about?
That's what I'm about to find out, because she probably will answer your question, because I'm sure she heard you.
Yep, probably. And we're not averse to that. It's the problem is you don't know what's on the inside of the blank when you're turning. I mean, you can get some sort of a hint on the outside, but what's on the outside may not make it to the inside.
Right. And that's what I was just about to say, Sheila, is the fact that I understand what you're saying now. You want to know if you can get one of the ones with more pink on the outside. But as Tim just said, when you cut into it, you may cut away a lot of that pink and not realize it. You'll still get pink, but not as much as you think you're going to get from looking at the outside of the blank. And you don't want to be...
this.
Go ahead.
Sorry, Lee. As a comparison, we started turning this one, and you can go back and look at the video. I'll stop it now, and you can see where we're at, where, quite frankly, more pink has come out right here than I think was on the top side. So this one may play all the way through, or some of this may be cut off. I don't know. So we literally, I know we say this a lot, but you just never know what you're going to get. What design-wise, once you dig in, what colors are left. Like this one here, I don't know if that goes all the way through, but because it's not over here on this side. So I don't know where that goes to. It just swirls all around. But we're going to find out here shortly. That's the cool surprise about this particular set of blanks is all of these shades by the sea have been different, all the same colors, different proportions, different mixtures, different swirls, etc. But every single one of them has been literally breathtaking.
So basically what it boils down to is the heavier showing on the outside may not be the heavier showing on the inside.
And it may also be too, we just don't know.
Yeah, that too.
Yep, yeah, turn it down. So far, nobody's been disappointed. That's a good thing. Look at this. It's Shea Cane. You could sniff that.
Shea Cane. Now you got another one.
Shayite, Shea Cane. You want to really get resin in your blood system? Here it is. Sniff some Shea Cane. First hit is free. That's it.
Yes, he is.
I got a supply right here.
I'm just
Every
the
time
interpreter.
you know what it is? It's a Cheerio Shea Cane. It came off the Cheerios.
Powdered Shea. Yeah, exactly. That's the street name. Powdered Shea.
Its street name is Wild Thunder.
So now to make more plans for tomorrow.
Yeah, I won't be.
Well, I've got plans for Shay's Live tomorrow.
Yep. Shay, I'll be watching you live from New York. Yep. I should be in my hotel by the time you live goes.
That just doesn't sound right, Lee. What? Powdered Shea doesn't sound right? Come on now.
Powdered Shea. Shea Cane. Shea Cane.
Let's see.
Or here, Sherwin.
Sheila Kelligan says they have all turned out beautifully. I just love that pink in it when it shows up. But I do understand what you're saying. Had to ask though.
Yes, ma'am.
Of course
100%.
you had to ask. The only stupid question there is, let me put it to you this way. The only stupid question there is the one that you don't ask, because that's the one that's going to bite you in the ass in the long run. Let's see. Tim, Are you and Carrie going to New York together? Safe travels.
Oh. Nope, it's business for me.
And no, Lee, it could go wrong in so many ways. What? Turning Shay's Live into a little bit more than a PG-13-ish? Uh-huh. Oh, in that case, I'm really gonna have a good time. Oh, am I gonna have a good time? Well, I'll tell you what. Without having true profanity, I'll tell you this joke. What do you get when you cross a pygmy with a prostitute? A little flicker about 3 feet tall. Only you can replace the flicker.
Yeah.
Okay, and I've got a whole series of those. Not to mention my blonde jokes. Well, I don't know. Tim might not like my telling blonde jokes on his channel.
Yeah, I was a blonde once. I was a blonde once.
Brenda, you didn't see the thing that said logo? Because I know I caught everybody because I double checked it.
That's okay. When I get back, we'll have more drawings.
That's right. We are going to have more drawings, so it's not a big deal. But basically what it boils down to is towards the end of the evening, there will be a word that's given out, and I usually type it in, and I will say whatever that word is. Like in this case, it was logo, and I will say go. From that point, people type that in. I take their name and I put it on the wheel. Once everybody's name is on the wheel, and I've double checked the wheel, sometimes with Tim's help because he reads the names for me when I can't find my mistake. Once it's done, I spin it, and that's your name on the wheel. So everybody gets a shot.
I get in Sunday afternoon, and I'm flying out Wednesday morning.
Stacy Hardy says, like my Who Ate My Mentos pen. Lots of purple on the outside, but not much inside except for the purple.
Did we send that out yet? I wonder.
That ate the snake, or that except for the purple snake that ate the Mento.
That's right. What did when did we do that? I don't know if Carrie's was that for Stacy?
That was Stacy Hardy, yeah.
Let me see if that's still in the outbox here.
Yeah, I know. Luna, it's my terms, what can I tell you? Sorry for the typos. My iPad hates me. Don't worry about it. My brain hates me, and I make typos all the time. I keep firing my typist, but he keeps coming back. I'm gonna have to tune in for that live, and damn, I know there's going to be some good laughs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. But that's like the joke I told last week with TGIF. What did TGIF means? Toes go in first. No. Why does a blonde have TGIF on her shoes? Toes go in first. Yeah. How does blonde turn on a light after having sex? She opens the car door. What do you call a brunette between two blondes? Interpreter. Shall I go on? No, I'm not gonna.
Sure.
I want to save them for Sunday.
Yeah, save a few.
Yes, Brenda, unless you're in the Discord, the people that are in Discord get their name put on the wheel automatically. They don't have to do a damn
That's
thing.
the benefit of being in Discord.
If you're not in Discord, then yeah, you have to type it in so that so I know, okay, there it is. I can put their name on it. If I don't see it, I can't add your name because I figure you don't want to be in on the giveaway. Let's see. Brenda,
there's gonna be a lot
gotcha.
of
Probably
poop down on
because
this
I
one.
came late. Usually, just to give you some idea, Brenda, it's usually towards the end of the evening. So if we're on at 2:00 in the afternoon, you won't get it until 9:00 at night, say, just to throw out times, not exact. Let's see. Marsha Hargis, me too. Marsha Hargis laughs. Chicken soup is good for the soul. Yeah, but not so good for the chicken.
Not so much. and the animal that lays the pasta, just terrible. What? Are you sure? It would be crapping out that rigatoni, wouldn't it?
Uh-huh. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. I can't be too bad because everybody knows I'm a co-host here. I've got to have some kind of decorum. I don't want to put a bad name on Tim's channel. Not. No, like I said, Brenda, next time you'll look for me typing in logo go or whatever the word is go, and I usually say it as well, usually, but the go is more often in there than the stop. I haven't put stop in as much.
And it's not a fast thing either. Like you have 12 seconds. It's usually 10 or 20 minutes before we actually do the drawing.
Right.
So plenty of time to get in there.
Because what I do is people will put it in, and as soon as I give it a couple of minutes, I start transferring the names into the wheel. So that takes a few minutes, and I type in when I'm doing that. I usually type in or I say, if you want, get in on it now, before I actually do the spin. So,
hey, Lee, can we pin a comment? Ooh, that would be a good way, wouldn't it? Can you pin a comment? Ooh. So we'll have to change it up a little bit, Lee, and we'll try it. We'll say, for the drawing, this is the word. Type the word if you want to enter, and then we'll pin that at the top. That way, if somebody joins, they'll see that at the top.
Right. That will also they'll get rid of the Discord.
The Discord. And we can repin that one.
Okay. No, I'm just letting you know. I wasn't sure if you remembered that fact.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't know you could pin any comment, but I guess you could, right?
Yep. Any comment that's made, you can pin up to the top.
That's cool. That's
and
cool.
Marsha,
high tech here.
Banana hammock is that's the lightest.
Banana
That still
hammock.
kept Shays live as a PG-13 ish.
It's just a modern day word for a jock strap.
Yeah. That's all right, because then that's why when you see Morgana on there, she has the notorious MBH, because I I said, "Oh, you're not Morgana Banana anymore. You're Morgana Banana Hammock." So she says now in her name she added the notorious MBH. So whenever I see her, I say, "Oh, it's notorious one."
And notorious does not mean bad; it means widely known.
Yes.
Here it goes. I'm going to cover up this end here because this pink over here. Oh, that's even better. Oh my goodness. I thought this pink down here was going to be the jewel, but look at this right here by my other thumb. Dang.
Oh, shoot.
Just freaking rich. Hey, what? Bang. I gotta get my joke detector up a little quicker.
Uh-huh.
Now let me swap the cameras here.
Yeah, everybody's saying nice, beautiful. Caroline's saying Tima uses a scrolling banner at the bottom of the screen.
Ooh, that's pretty high tech. Pretty high tech.
That's what we do now, Catherine.
Yeah.
The only thing is that the banner would have to go up by half an hour before the drawing. Yeah, you're right. But I don't want to, I wouldn't want to put it on beforehand because what ends up happening is people that come and go will think that they're part of it. And it's one of those things where you have to be here to win. Because there's so many people that, well, trying to track them down and then they don't respond. And then you have to track them down some more and then they don't respond. And you end up having to do another draw and it's just a mess. So what Tim does is Tim and Carrie said, no, you have to be here to win it. That is Bill Durr, Marshall, all things handcrafted. DURR, I believe.
So this, when I'm showing it to you guys, what I'm looking for is stuff like this right here. See that little chatter mark right in there? I'm not sure if it'll focus on that.
No, well, I can't see it anyway.
Yeah, you'll see it. I can see it on my TV screen. It's a little chatter mark from the knife, yeah. So I can't send the pen out like that. So I got to put it back on here. And the way to get rid of those is to go to a lower, I'll get down to like a 150 or 220. I'll try 220 first. That should get rid of it.
Sand grit, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty coarse.
Which means, hey, at least it's not turning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't have to return the whole thing.
Right. Just a little chatter mark.
But yeah, Marsha, that's his name. You're welcome.
All right, we'll slow it down here and see if that's gone.
And yes, I do have the wheel, Shay, if you ever decide you need a wheel.
Yeah,
well,
you're at the place that Catherine was talking about, that sort of electronic kind of polling thing. I would hate to put 150 people on top of Lee and say, "Hey, Lee, figure it out." That would suck. That would suck. Yeah.
Yeah. Catherine sent me a sort of a program that does a poll, so people can type it in, and the poll will automatically calculate.
So that's the direction we'll move eventually. Maybe in about 2 months we might be there, because you get to 50, 60 people, it's like, okay, this is stupid. And right now we're at like 30 something viewing. So
right now we got 26.
Yeah, it was up to 32 when we were doing the drawing.
Let me refresh just to make sure. Yeah, 26.
Yep.
Well, of course, because they heard the draw.
Right. Yep.
Oh
I've
yeah,
seen
that's
that.
right. They have. I forgot about that.
It's got to. Me either. This shade by
I'll-
the sea's got me busy. I don't have time for anything except packing.
I got to look into StreamYard anyway, because if I'm going to do any lives, it's probably better I do them through StreamYard rather than just through YouTube.
Yeah. Well, YouTube
And
doesn't want you to go live. They want you to use some streaming software.
and once you're done with that, Tim, you need to wipe down the lens.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, Jen uses it.
We all do.
Okay. Yep.
Some guidance.
I'll see what I can find out. Because, like I said, I got to look into everything for StreamYard for mine, anyways. Because I don't know anything about how to use it. You know, just like the editing software you were talking about, I looked at it and went, "Okay, when are you going to speak English to me?" You know? Yep.
Watch some YouTube videos. Yeah. What are you using, Shay? Yep. Familiar with it. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't use anything because we just all do lives, but one day we'll have to do the old pre-recorded kind of thing.
Well, you've got your intro and your outro.
Well, I have I'm using StreamYard to stream that. You know, I just had it created, that's all. Okay, let's get this polished up again, see how we're looking.
Yeah, I was giving Shay a hard time. I was telling her she can't steal Lenore's singing because she's my intro singer. I'll loan her out temporarily. She'll come in and hit me for that one in a minute. Yeah, she'll come in and hit me for that one in a minute.
All right, this one should be good to go now.
But oh yeah, I was telling her today. I said what I gotta do is I gotta record it on the phone, because if I record it off the computer, it just doesn't come out that well. Well,
If you're using StreamYard, when you bring it up and you go to the right, you will see down the right side comments, banners, brand, and private chat. It'll be in brand. And you can add overlays, logos, video clips. Like I could take this and turn it off, turn it on, turn StreamYard off and on. You'll see that in a second. Turn it off. Turn it off. Yeah, me too. Karen and I watched it 400 times, and when I got it, I'm like, God, you got to see this. This is incredible. It only cost me $35. Yeah, it's insane. Fiverr.com. F-I-V.
Marsha wants to hear her sing "When a Man Loves a Woman."
Yeah, that would be awesome.
You're getting requests, Lenore.
I'm going to go look up Julie London's siren songs and get a few in there too.
I said you're getting requests for songs. No, not now. I'm just talking about eventually.
Right now, Lenore, hurry up.
No, she says it's 11:30. It's a little late for her voice.
Just say it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Somebody wants to hear you sing "When a Man Loves a Woman." And then of course Tim still wants a spoonful of sugar.
I think listening to her voice, as sultry as it is, I think Fever would be incredible.
I don't know. But yeah, she was singing a little bit today, and then towards the end of the singing, she decided she was going to be a smartass and pretend like she was dancing around like a torch singer.
Love it.
Trying to be funny. Unfortunately, she did break me up, so then she laughed, and it's like that was the end of hearing her sing.
You blew it for us all.
Well, that's just it. She was trying to get me to laugh so she could come up with an excuse not to sing. But she can't hear them speak anyway because I'm the one with the headset.
There it is. Wow.
Wow, I'll say wow is one word for it. Holy cow, look at that at your thumb, right? That looks almost like a brown spot, but it's pink. No, the other end.
In here?
Right there.
That one there? Yeah.
Yep.
Look at the end even. Doggone.
I love that TV now, Shell. I don't know what you're talking about, Barsha, but that's okay.
Dang, I think it's so cool. And that's Christy Bigelow's. Sing anyway. Nobody cares. I appreciate that you got the guts to sing. Just like Shay singing Happy Birthday. Loved it.
Hell, I sang one line and he's like, I thought you couldn't sing.
That's right.
I told you it was because it was so low you couldn't tell I was off key. Oh yeah. Oh, a lot of people still miss that though.
I never saw one of those. I'm going to have to go back a couple of years, huh?
I thought it was fun. Shay.
And you can't do it anymore.
Shay. You're just like the rest of us. You're weird anyway, so it just fits in.
There you go. Play it hard.
We're all weird in our own ways. I just happen to be the captain of the crazy train. So I mean, you know. I was originally going to use the all aboard portion of that song. And then I was like, yeah, then I'll get dinged for copyright and that'll be the end of that.
You could just change the words and do like, pardon me, Roy. Is that the cat huge or new shoes?
Well, that's what we're going to do with the song that she's going to sing for my intros. Because we're changing a few of the words. Because they fit in with diamond painting. You've heard of, obviously, diamonds are a girl's best friend. Well, what part of the words that are going to be changed is diamonds are a painter's best friend. And then there's going to be some other words changed on top of that. But
I think you should rewrite the song "Drill Me, Baby."
you think what, Tim?
You should rewrite the song "Drill Me, Baby."
Yeah, Sam Luna, diamonds are forever. She
Diamonds
doesn't know
are
that one because
forever.
she's not a big James Bond fan.
Me either. But who doesn't know that song?
She doesn't. Most of the songs she sings are old classics. You know, Frank Sinatra, Barbra Streisand.
Oh, here
You
you
know.
go. I drilled it my way.
Yes, I'm your agent. Why?
I drilled it my way.
Yeah.
Some people single
It
place,
took her
others
forever.
multi-place.
My
I just
mother
make this up as I go along.
insisted that she learned Evergreen, and it took her forever. It took her forever to learn Evergreen. And the only reason she did it was because it was my mother. And this was before her and I went out.
Oh, you know, because you guys passed the test again. Good job.
Oh yeah. Then she had to learn Secondhand Rose. You know, she had to learn a bunch of songs for.
So we just dug into this one. You saw the outside. You could watch the video. Go back at some point, watch the video, then watch what it looks like on the inside. Now we're going to start digging into it. This is going to be a very small finger hold. This is going to be down to 0.46. It's going to be a pretty thin pen.
It's going to be a carry. It's going to be a carry finger hold.
Yep, and this is for Lindsay. Lindsay 11, as we see here in the chat sometime. Not seeing her here tonight.
No, she's not here tonight.
See Brenda Mama B drilling, diamond drilling. She likes my song. I drilled it my way.
Yep.
I'm going to rewrite those lyrics on the plane. No, I'm not.
He lies a lot too.
I don't know. Me too.
Well, that's when you start. No, you see, that's when you start going back and watching some of the ones that you missed.
Yeah.
That's what replays are for.
Yeah. So Sarah Ann Creation does embroidery, and she's been listening. Got an embroidery machine, like a 4 or 6 needle threaded machine kind of thing. That does all that kind of stuff. Hats and shirts, all that kind of stuff. Totes, whatever. And we were talking about leopard leatherworks on the front of a shirt, like the front left breast part. I think common sense. And then somebody said Timisms on the back. I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but Lee started writing Timisms down. I'm like, what the hell is Timism? And as he started saying them,
Yep.
Yeah, that's
the earballs.
Earballs, smoke your eyeballs, that kind of. So we're probably going to have a toad or something like that. She's going to be working on
Making the square thing round. Yeah, that was somebody else's.
Stole that shamelessly.
Yep.
I think that was Delilah. Wasn't that Delilah?
I can't remember if it was Delilah or Rhonda.
So what we could do as a Timism is just write that down and put Dally at the end of it, D-A-L-I. That way we give credit. Peanut butter and jealous, man. That's what I. There you go. That's the spirit. Carrie was going to do some whipping chats while I'm gone too.
And then I'm going to be there somewhere along the line.
Yep.
I film mine about somewhere between 8:30 and 9 o'clock at night on a Monday. And they go out whenever they go out from there, because I upload it and just let it go. I don't schedule anything. So whatever time it goes out, it goes out. Honey, you don't have to. It's quite all right. I understand. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Don't worry about it. I understand.
Yeah. Yep.
The only thing for me, and the only reason I say that is because for me it's a script. Okay. An impromptu script, obviously, but it's still a script. Because my stories, I don't have any day-to-day stories, obviously, because I don't work, I don't have kids. I don't have a lot of the things that you or any of the other creators have. For that kind of storytelling. So my storytelling are all older stories, when I was younger, or when I was this, or whatever the case may be. And so that up to date, I don't have any up to date current stories. So to me, having the comments to read and feed off of those is my best bet. It also, to me, includes, it makes it it almost makes it like a live because it's interactive. Because Right, because most people won't take the time, unless it's a reply to their own comment. They don't necessarily take the time to read other people's comments, and it just includes everybody into the whipping chat at the same time. I mean, I still reply within the comment.
One bag of Shea Cane getting ready.
I still reply to the I still reply to the written comment, but so that they know, yeah, I heard you, that you're there. And then, of course, to give them a hard time, I guess you'll have to wait until next week to hear your answer, huh? Yep, I do. It keeps you coming back, though, doesn't it?
And everybody thought this was a diamond painting pen business. Really just a front for Shea Cane.
Yep, exactly.
Launder the money through here.
And they can see how the Shea Cane is processed, so that they know it's all above board.
That's right.
Above board illegal activity.
That's right.
Not quite a dime bag there, Tim. Marcia says.
That's $100 bag. Are you kidding? This is Shea Cane. This ain't no low end stuff, man.
And you're right, Marcia. It's basically that's just it. Because I do Tim, Carrie, Brandy, and then I'll do my live, my whipping chat. Earlier, if Brandy's not, I'll do it after Carrie if Brandy's not gonna do a live. Kara, yes. See, I did it again. I do it all the time.
The other Carrie.
Yeah, exactly. Carrie and Carrie too. Just like the movie. Yeah,
There you go.
but yeah, that's what I do.
Nice. Nice. She's good.
I would love to meet Kara, being one of the males that could actually look her in the eye.
No, she'll be looking up to you.
I'm 6'6", approximately. Approximately, yeah. That's all right. My brother's 6'7". Yep. My father was 6'3", and then there's my mother, 5'3" and a half, and a half, and a half. You can't forget that half.
Oh,
because you would have your head.
that's where the height. That's where the height comes from. Yeah, the height comes from that end half.
And whenever she needed anything, she'd be out in the kitchen. She'd call my name, and I'd go, "Okay, Ma, what do you want me to reach now?" "Shut up and get in here." Uh-huh.
Got room to grow.
Yep. He's still growing.
Should he have a taller pen?
What was a bloodbath movie? Marsha, I'm sorry, I completely blanked out. See, I'm not doing my job. I'm not paying attention. I'm broke. I keep telling you, I can't afford to pay attention. Sounds like my mom, Marsha, said. Dad was 6'4" and Mom was 5'11". Oh, Carrie. Yeah, it was a good movie though. There wasn't anybody at the end of that movie that didn't jump. Nobody expected that ending. But anyway. Landscape black. Well, it is Hogwarts.
That's right.
I said 5'1", Marsha. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I said 5'1". I believe, Don, this is the last Shea by the Sea. Correct me if I'm wrong, Tim.
I'd have to go look at the bucket. Let me go see.
You know what's gonna? I meant to say to you yesterday, Shay. You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna be doing a whipping chat, and then you're gonna ask how many of you are doing your whipping chats while you're watching my whipping chat with Shea by the Sea. And you're gonna hear all kinds of nope, I'm using it. Nope, I'm using it. Nope, I'm using it. I think a strange thing sometimes.
Not required.
Uh, Luna says you may as well call it you may you may as well call it the official pen of the Mermaids and Magic event. Uh-huh. Well, well, if it has a dragon, that's magic. Yep.
Yep.
It's a dragon, it's magic, it's mythical.
You know it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Luna's saying that's what she's doing. She's triple dipping because there are two dragon events going on at the same time.
Triple dipping. Yeah.
So, yep.
Yep.
Well, that's why when I first started listening to all of the whip and chats and all of the events, and they're saying, well, it has to be a new start. You have to finish it this time frame. I'm like, oh, and it can't be anything on anything else you're doing. I'm like, that makes no sense.
Well, it's a
You know?
it's a purity issue. Like, this is our event. It's pure. But the problem is there's so much going on now that everybody wants to participate in that they have to loosen it up a lot. To one, the only real purpose is to have people participate and communicate. That's it. Whether you finish, whether it's applicable, I mean, as loosely related as it has to be, whatever. Just participate and have fun.
Yeah. But I just never understood the whole, you know,
Well, it's control.
yeah. Brandy.
You know what bites when you start that confetti, that pasta layer comes along.
Well, to be honest with you, Brenda, I would be too, but shortly after I started diamond painting, I injured my back. So I was months without being able to diamond paint because my back was so bad. And even now, I can only do it for just about an hour at a time when I do it. And so far, I've only been able to do it the one day a week when I do my whipping chats. What? I don't have enough room. Yeah, I don't have enough. I have nothing that's big enough to go across my lap to be able to do it, and it's a good size painting.
Keep it organized. Yeah.
I have a hard enough time because I have to have a pillow on my lap with the top of a storage case to have my computer on top of that because I can't put it on the table. Yeah, and then I have a hard enough time typing because my arms are so long. My arms are so long I can't get them where I need them. But that's all right because I went to the doctor and the doctor is going to give me some muscle relaxants, so that'll help. You know, I just feel bad for Lenore because she has that cancer thing again.
All right, Tammy. See you
See you
around.
later, Tammy.
Bye bye.
But she has to go have another biopsy done, so that's the
Well,
biggest
here's
concern
hoping
at
the
the moment.
biopsy is malignant.
I hope so, because he's already
Yep.
had one that wasn't
Yep.
in the same spot. But I can't move my arms right in order to get it to be able to do that because my arms are too long and they have to be in close. Plus, I can't then be on my computer and talk and whatnot because I can't see the computer when it's over the table a little too far away from me. Thank you, Ashley.
Hey, Morgana just showed up. Look at
Good
that.
night, French.
The notorious MBH. See you later, French. Bye bye.
Why? Rounds won't bite you.
Oh yeah, I want it to be benign. That's right, Brenda Mama B. I want it to be benign, not malignant. Jeez. Woo. Get
Yeah, but
that
that's
is absolutely the wrong direction.
That's all right because it didn't even hit me, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Check the pink in this one.
That's okay, Luna. That's
Look at
quite all
this.
right. I'd rather you correct it. You don't want people thinking that he's saying bad things about my wife, you know?
Look at this gathering here as it goes down around the pen.
Yep.
That is wild. Man alive. You're right. I just say movement. I'm not sure that's right.
There's only one word for it that does then because no words would ever be able to describe it. The only word that you can use is beautiful. I mean, you could use outstanding, you can use awesome, you can use all those things, but beautiful covers it all.
And whoever was looking for pink, yeah. Whoever was looking for pink, this is the one for them. And that pink was not on the outside.
Yeah, there's Shelia, I believe.
Yeah, Sheila.
Yep, it's the notorious one, Morgana. She'll give you the round one because she's afraid the rounds are going to bite her. Sort of like she's telling you that the confetti won't bite you, the rounds won't bite her. Because we were talking about you and your banana hammock. Yeah, she's in chat.
Morgana's
She's
here.
in YouTube. No, she's in YouTube. Hey, yeah, it's exactly what she just did. Hey, Shay, bottoms up, girl. Look at that end. Yep.
It looks
That's
like
the Shea.
mother of pearl.
That's the Shea by the Sea pen, Morgana. Yeah, isn't it, Morgana?
It's gorgeous.
Hey, gorgeous.
So we have gone from being, I had 37 orders 2 days ago. I've finished them all. I have 3 left in the bucket.
Nice.
Whoo! I'm telling you.
Yep. And now he's gonna go to New York. Now he's gonna go to New York. He's gonna come back and he's gonna go look at his bucket. His bucket's gonna be full, and then there's gonna be some sitting on the counter on top of that.
But there is, Shay, you've got to see this one bucket. This is our new friend, Denise. And this is her. Let's see, where are we at? We're on the buffer.
Denise D, right?
Yeah. And this is too deep. Yeah. There's a Valentine in here, a poinsettia. There's a Shea by the Sea. They just, yeah. There's a hybrid there. It's half wood with a little bit of purple on it.
When he turns,
Yeah, copper. Yep.
when he
There's
turns the poinsettia, you really got to see that one because it looks almost 3D.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
This has got coffee beans in it. Actual coffee beans. Smells like coffee. Yeah, crazy. So so you're sort of in the Berta category. You only have one pen. Just one. It's just one pen.
Berta keeps saying, "I'm only,"
but just not. That's a Berta-ism. That's her solid.
Yeah, that's a Berta-ism. The other day he had turned what 7 or 10 of them the other day.
Yeah.
And Berta says, "Oh no, I only ordered one." So he shows us all the pens, and it's like, "Oh yeah, you just ordered one 10 times copied."
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
All right. Last thing for the night. Nobody has to hang around for this because this is pretty boring, but it has to be done. We've got to throw some Shea by the Sea green. And Shea, I have done so many Shea by the Sea pens, I had to buy another container of iridescent green.
Yeah.
Yep. I ran out.
You know
I had to go buy another one.
You know those molds that he's poured? Did you hear how many molds he's up to right now? 6. He's had to repeat it 5 other times.
For the Shea by the Sea pens.
That's 30 pens.
And I think, and Carrie hasn't filled that. So I already know there's some orders that aren't finished yet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did. We did.
Right, Stacy says add the Berta-ism to the shirt. CM Luna says I'm here to the end, but I wanted to say beautiful and thanks for a good night.
Yep,
And Marcia
thank you
said
for
she
being
ordered
here.
one.
Excellent. Yeah, there's Carrie doesn't have all the orders in, but there are the additional last two pours. So that's a total of 30. And I think about this many are already sold. And there's still some remaining that's, just going to continue to flow in from, quite frankly, watching the video.
Yeah. Oh yeah, people are gonna be watching these turns of the Shea by the Sea that you've been doing for 3 days, and everybody thinks that's the only thing you turn, and they're gonna keep buying them.
That is the truth. Tim, do anything else? Nah, just Shea by the Sea. It's his retirement plan. That's right.
Yep.
Yes.
They did that last night.
I think about a dozen have already sold. Anybody need a Shea by the Sea green bucket?
Yeah, that's the resin that was left inside the bucket when
Comes out of here.
That it all comes out in one piece for the most part.
So we're going to need about 300. So we'll do 150 here.
No,
You can
she's
hit.
on,
You can hit her up in Discord too.
Facebook or Discord. Ashlyn is asking, aren't you guys one of the sponsors for Mermaids and Magic?
I think we are. Yeah. Yep.
Marcia said she loves watching all the process of pens and trays.
It's a lot of fun.
People are going to start getting sick of hearing my voice.
No, they're not.
They're not going to watch any of my whipping chats because they hear me here. That's why I stopped going on camera.
Hey, Shay, check this out. These are 2 overpour blanks I've been pouring into my wine or bottle stopper mold. So these literally are all the Shea by the Sea colors. So we're going to cut them here, and make bottle stoppers out of them. Is that right? Look at that.
So that means you might even be able to buy a bottle stopper with the Shea by the Sea pen.
Yep. Yep. Cool.
Well, now now when he gets them cut and turned, you'll have a Shea by the Sea bottle stopper. Shit, pretty soon you'll have a Shea by the Sea everything, and if you open regular cans, he can probably give you the can insert too.
Oh, we could do a Shea by the Sea tray. That would be awesome. I don't know. We could do a Shea by the Sea skull. Oh yeah, we can make those too.
And he
Actually,
does-
every one of these blanks could be made into a pen.
Yep. Pen and pencil set. A Shea by the Sea pen and pencil set. There you go. See, I'm making more work for Tim.
What's that? Yep, it's your fault.
No, actually, Tim came up with the Shea by the Sea bottle stopper for Shea. Oh yeah,
Yep.
well.
Well,
No,
you know what they call a graduate of A&M, don't you? Boss.
boss. Yeah, but Marcia, you don't have to drink the wine. Even if you cook with it, you're still going to need a bottle stopper. So you get the bottle stopper for the Shea by the Sea bottle stopper, and that way there you can, match everything else. Like I said, Shay's probably going to end up with so many Shea by the Sea things. It's her whole craft room is going to be Shea by the Sea.
It's,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it is every single one we have made is breathtaking.
Well, I'll tell you what. Yeah, the colors that we picked, or you guys picked, because I didn't have anything to do with it other than to count it all up. But the colors you guys picked is absolutely phenomenal. But what makes it look that much better is the way Tim pours it into the molds. And the work he does on that end, making sure to wait just the right amount of time, pouring it in different sections and different types of, shaking and all of that stuff. So Tim puts a lot into it.
And you can thank Jim Godoy of Cocoon Blanks for teaching me how to do that. Hair clips.
Shea by the Sea hair clips. Okay. You're getting into new products, Tim.
My goodness.
Yeah, really.
I'm telling you, I told you I'm retiring on Shea by the Sea. No, because you know what we're gonna do, Shea. We're gonna do a Shea by the Sea autumn edition with golds and reds and yeah, yep.
And then just to brighten things up, a Shea by the Sea winter edition.
There you go. Icicles and blue and frostiness.
Yep.
I've got this. Look at this mica. You think that gold is cool? Look at this mica powder called Icicle.
Shea by the Sea fall. Okay.
Go ahead.
Over time, do you think you will know how to pour the colors and know how the inside will look? Brenda asks.
No.
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 Yeah, I didn't think so either, but that's your question.
Yeah,
And Morgana asks,
so random.
And Morgana asks, if I buy one of Shea Butter C pens, what size pen are they?
They come out, they start as a 5 1/4 because they're done in this mold here. So we cut it 5 times. It's a 1x1, 5 1/4 long. And then we turn it from that. So the max length it could be is 5 1/4, but we haven't turned those into any flippers, but we've done them as I've done pens as short as, let me measure this one here. This one is 4 inches. So this is a 4-inch gold flipper. They can be either one. Yep, they can
Well,
be
if she's
either
asking
one.
what size pen they are, I'm sure she probably means diamond painting pens.
Well, she will let us know in a second whether or not we answered
Yep.
that question.
What do you mean you should have answered that question, Marcia? Don't worry about it.
I'm just popping bubbles right now.
Yep. See, he's freebasing the resin.
The Shea cane.
Yep. Yeah. No, Brenda. So, did that answer your question, Morgana?
So Brenda Mama B Drillin says, I didn't know if it would be a scientific method. You know what's funny is the randomness of my hand drizzling the color above the mass. Watch us pour them. We've done a few videos where we poured them, but my hand can't be in the exact same place every single time, every single pour. So it literally becomes very random. And the way,
Oh, go
so
ahead.
one of the things I'm doing, if you see that big blast of pink down through there, is as I'm pouring, I will hold it for a second and pour it a little harder to shove that pink down to the bottom. But it sort of goes down there and goes like this. And because it's a different temperature than what I just poured it into, they start moving around each other. So I can never predict what it's going to look like. I can just sort of guess sort of what I'm trying to do, kind of thing.
Okay, I understand what you're saying now, Morgana. She's talking about the finger hold, the grip
Finger
size.
hold can be whatever you need it to be. We've done them from a 0.71 all the way down to a 0.46. And that's the
Okay.
diameter. Yeah, the diameter of where the pin is. Yeah, hers 0.38. That was the smallest we've done, not for the Shea by the Seas, but for Catherine. 0.38 diameter, which is a little bit of like 3/8 of an inch kind of thing. No, not 3/8. That would be.
But basically what you would do is, if you're not sure what the finger hold size is, you would go to the tutorials that Tim has out, and he teaches you how to measure your finger hold so that they can turn around in turn and cut it to the right size so it fits your finger hold. It's not a generic or a general finger hold. It's one specifically designed and cut for your hand.
Yeah. And these are a couple that we finished today that we were pouring yesterday, and I finished them up this morning. And they're not finished yet. They're just hardening now. I could put them in the oven, but we're just going to take about a week. By the time I get back from New York, I can finish up the lower edge, put some feet on them, and these will be ready to go for whoever ordered them. I think Carrie's got, and then this is the other one that we did that was actually done at the same time the tray that we did for Shea was done. So Shea got the one without the bump, and this is the one with the bump. And it made a bump on both sides, which is really weird. I have no idea what caused that. But I'm going to put some feet on there, and that'll take care of that bump on the bottom.
Yeah, because that's what I told you. If you put feet on it, it should raise it enough so that the bump's not going to be a problem.
Yep, I agree.
And yes, Morgana, Marcia, you did answer it right.
And to show you because anybody might not have been here when we did Kara's trays, but these are still hardening. But these are Kara's, the principal painter's trays that she asked me to do for her. And these were the very first trays I've ever done. This was the first one. And after I poured the resin in there, I sort of leaned it like this and leaned it like that to get it to move. And it came out really wild. And then this is more done where you do it statically and you just pour it in and you don't move it. I like both of them, but if it were hanging on my wall, this one would go in the bathroom so I could get dizzy while I'm peeing. And this would be, in the living room so I could not get drunk too much while I'm drinking.
Yeah, but I don't think if you got dizzy while you were peeing, I don't think Carrie would appreciate. I don't think she'd appreciate having to clean that mess up.
Oh, I'm the one that cleans the bathrooms.
Brenda says that she loves the tie-dye look.
Yeah, it's wait, and I love tie-dye. Now, I don't know if everybody participated in the thing the other day, but we had a tremendous snafu with a bunch of cheap little trays that I bought. But this is one of the Shea by the Sea that I literally can't get the mold off of the tray. It's a crappy mold I bought on Amazon, and I literally poured 8 of these, and I can't. And when I was tearing them off, this is what I got. And I'm doing a return, and this is what Amazon's going to get back. All torn up molds. Yeah, I mean, I did a return. That's what they're going to get back.
Morgana asks, okay, thanks. Should I just order it and then we figure it out?
Yes. So 2 things, Morgana. One is as soon as you order a Shea by the Sea, you'll get a communication from Carrie to say, 1, here's the instructional videos to determine your finger hold. It's in our YouTube channel, and it is in the playlist called instructional videos, choosing your finger grip. And it will tell you how to measure it and what measurement you need. And Carrie will say, what's your measurement? And you'll say, this is my measurement. And then we'll convert it to a diameter, because what you're most likely going to provide is a circumference. And then that's what we'll turn your pen to.
Don't worry about it, Marsha. I call them time all the time.
That's right.
My fingers don't. My fingers just don't work well. It's time. I mean Tim.
So if you really love tie-dye, back when I was a store manager at Walmart, this lady in town did tie-dye. This is about 5 years ago. I have a desk. I have to show you a picture of my desk that I did in resin about 6 years ago. But I had her do me this this jug. I put all my lemonade in, and it is incredible. She did a great job.
And Morgana says, okay, sounds like a plan. Thanks so much.
Yes, ma'am. And I think that concludes today, unless somebody has another question. You can. In fact, I have some stuff here that I don't have a lot of experience with yet, called Resi Blast. Yeah, Resi Blast. But I've got to. This creates cells and lacing effects and all that kind of stuff. But I got to learn how it reacts with a deeper thing, because this is generally meant for acrylics, but this works with resin as well. So yeah, I just got to figure it out. That's all. Yeah, I mean, remember, I have only been doing this for a year, and I feel I'm really just now in the last 2 or 3 months starting to really understand the resin I'm using, which is a Lumalite Clear Slow. And there's plenty of other resins for different purposes to use as well, and I've not dove into those yet. but I'm just now starting to understand how they work together. So yes, I want to start doing some crazy stuff. So I'm watching videos on YouTube and seeing what people are doing. And so, yeah, we'll be experimenting once I get some time. But I showed everybody my knife yesterday, and I got a feeling Father's Day gifts are going to be coming. So now I've got to do knives with their handles and a leather sheath, you know. So, well, we haven't done that. We haven't done that yet, but we could. And just to show you what we're talking about, and I think a number of people saw this already. And when I get a moment, this is a knife. I got the blade covered up with tape because it's very sharp, and it is a drop point hunting knife. And this is one of the blanks that I poured, that I cut a blank out of, that I still have to form. I got to make a dig in here and sand it and make it fit your hand and stuff like that. And then I'll create a sheath for it so you can wear it on your hip. So that's coming as well. Just needed more time. So right now I've done as much as buy the blade, which is a stainless steel 420 blade, which is fabulous for knives. And I've applied the M or G10, which is that white lining there. And I applied this. It's all epoxied and clamped together. A couple of brass pins in there. I'm going to drill this out down here for a lanyard kind of thing. So that's coming in the future, and we'll use different knife blanks. We can even use a Shea by the Sea, because what we'll do next, and I haven't had time yet, was I have another mold here that if anybody knows Jordan Redmond from Dank Blanks, he casts his things in a mold like this. It's 2.5 inches deep, 2.5 inches wide, and 6.5 inches long. And when I put the Shea by the Sea in there, it's just going to be crazy, because those kind of blanks come out like, remember our New Year's Eve blank? Let's see, let me get this one wet. This is one of the, I think this is the New Year's Eve blank. It comes out like this, swirling all around. This is not New Year's Eve. It's 12/23. So we must have been a Christmas or something. But that was one of those really large. It comes out of this thing here, and it you get a different flow, because now you've got all this height for all that convection and different temperatures of the resin to start moving around each other. So you get sort of a different effect. Look at the lacing on that thing. That's incredible.
Stacy says safe trip or safe travels.
Thank you.
Marcia says have a great trip and see you when you get back. Wednesday she gets her chemo port out.
Ooh.
Luna says be safe, Marcia, and yay for no more chemo port.
Yeah, be well, Marcia. Be well.
Marcia says those would be awesome Father's Day gifts. Talking of the knives, I'm sure.
And yeah, probably more than I'm able to produce right now, because we're doing Shea by the Sea, but that should die down in about 2 weeks and I can get back to normalcy.
Maybe. Maybe. Considering the fact
Maybe.
considering the fact that you were questioning if you were even going to get to 4 molds.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And here you are now on your 6th mold.
Yeah, and no kidding. No kidding. And I told Carrie, be careful what you wish for, because it's coming.
Well, that Shea by, like whoever said it, that Shea by the Sea might as well be the official event pen.
Well, with Shea using it, everybody's going to want one anyway. So, and everybody hasn't even ordered yet. So we got the recipe, and there's plenty of supplies out there. And I just bought another 2 gallons of resin. So
now, what were you saying, Sarah? I'm sorry.
That's okay. Yeah. So then get in front of this group and find out what they need. If they want something with Leopard Leatherworks, you got permission. Use the logo, produce it for them, and I don't need anything. We'll let you get rolling, and one day we'll get together and say, now let's make a line of something. You know, I don't have any issue. I don't have any issue at all. Everybody needs to make a little money and get their hobbies to pay them, for sure.
Yep. But have yourself a wonderful trip, productive trip,
Yes, sir.
enjoyable
I
trip.
shall. All right, everybody. I'm going to throw the old